Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our continued playthrough of Darkest Night. Now, I've been filming a bit back to back, so I won't have a lot of opportunity to correct any little errors I've made or something like that. I hope I haven't made too many. But, you know, with these types of games, we're, you, me, whoever, without cameras on, we'll always make some mistakes. We won't always catch them. So let's just bear that in mind as we go forward, but we're about to start our new turn. The Paragon has proven to be a situationally very effective character, situationally being the key word there, because the new ability that we were able to pull for him, Pilgrimage, literally probably saved the lives of the Enchanter and our Exorcist, who were in dire straits trying to destroy a horrible desecration blight that was laid down in the ruins by the Necromancer. That said, we have a lot of issues going on in the village right now. 4 blights running right there. I mean, even with the Necromancer there, I think our knight is going to have to go in and try and do some damage, but not this turn, because this turn the knight's going to have to get her oath. She's going to have to swear her oath to purge out the blights before she heads down there and attacks it. And that's the way it's going to go. I think that we're going to send our Enchanter, once I feel she's healed up enough to do that, and up to the mountains to take care of the obelisk. There's actually no critters there right now. They're gone, so that might be a great place to go up there. She doesn't have to worry about fighting anything. So we may do that. And we'll see how the rest goes. But let's get started. This has been a super fun game. It's a really interesting group of characters. Like if I were to handpick them as a group, I'd pick individual characters of these, but I don't know if I'd put them together in a group. It's adding a layer of challenge, plus my really wonderful and fickle dice rolls. Good luck, bad luck dice rolls are coming into effect here in a big way. So that's been interesting as well. Our darkness track is at 7, as you can see, so we're kind of in a little bit of a dire straits. We only have 2 clues so far. We need 10 to get a relic. And if we got a relic, I'd probably put it in the hands of the Exorcist. So that means we need the Exorcist to be healthy, because the Exorcist can get quite a few dice against the Necromancer or the Knight, either one, because we can do that reckless abandon attack where she loses a grace but gets to fight with 4 dice. We only lose the grace if we get fewer than 2 successes. Of course, all we need in that case after the relic is 1 success to kill the Necromancer, but we got to get there, and we're not there yet. So let's start our new turn. And I believe we are going to start with the Paragon again, because the Paragon has some really great abilities that are helpful to us, and I think we're going to start it right now. So let's do that. I remember the last turn, the Paragon had to get everybody here, so still at 0 grace, not a good place to be. But we're going to fix that right now, and it's going to be very helpful to us. So what we're going to do is the Paragon's not going to pray. That might sound like the right thing to do, but it's not, because that only helps the Paragon. The Paragon doesn't have any powers that are inactive or exhausted right now. So we're going to start. Remember, we're not going to draw an event card or anything because we're in the monastery. So we're going to use our effusion ability to do this. It says an action, and we can take these actions in the monastery. Gain 2 grace up to your default. If you have any active auras, we must just deactivate 1. And all heroes at your location, including you, gain 1 grace up to the default. Well, that kind of sucks because we don't have our aura, so I think that's only going to affect, now that I'm reading it that way, I think it's only going to affect the Paragon. I mean, we can activate the aura first and then follow the characters around and make this happen. That might be a better way to go. So maybe we'll just pray this turn. But that's going to get, if we pray and we actually get lucky, get 2, this ability will put us over. I think we're going to do that, though. We're going to pray at the monastery for now, because this isn't, well, it's an action. This is going to guarantee us 2. It may not benefit the other players, but this will guarantee us 2. So we're going to do a fusion. We're going to go 1, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to activate our Aura of Fortitude. Boom. Okay, it is active, and I think we'll pick, let's see, we'll pick the Flux Cage. I'm going to put this on the corner of it just for now, so I remember that the Flux Cage is the one we're picking. That's the one that damages your secrecy as you go, oh wait, you know what might be better? No, I got a better one. We're not going to take the Flux Cage. That sounds interesting, but there's a better way to go. We're going to take Confusion. We're going to take Confusion. That stops us from using our tactics. And then maybe in another turn we'll head into the village. So that is the turn of the Paragon. Okay, because maybe if we can get in there, we can destroy the confusion, get rid of some of these blights that are in there. It's really bad. Okay, that is going to be the Paragon. I think what we'll do then with, we're trying to get the other folks up. I think we'll pray for the Enchanter. I want to move her up to the mountains, but I don't think we're going to get to do that quite yet. Let's go on to the Enchanter. So the Enchanter is still in the monastery, and we could do this and get some more sparks. That would be pretty interesting. Or we can pray. I think praying is the right way to go, because I have a feeling we're going to have to send the Paragon into the monastery, or sorry, into the village to help perhaps the knight. So let's, we're going to roll. That means we draw 2 6s. Perfect. My fickle luck again. She is up to full grace capacity. So next turn, she can get on. Now remember, we didn't draw an event card because she's in the monastery. Okay, I think we'll just, that's it for that. Now, it feels like we might be wasting turns, but we don't want anybody to die. By the way, if characters die, the darkness track goes up faster as well. And we want these now enhanced people with 4 powers not to stay in the game. I think now we're going to turn to the board and go with the Knight. The Knight is the only one we're going to be drawing an event card this turn for, so let's go there. Close call. We're going to roll a die. And it says, the darkness slips quietly between the trees. You slowly resume breathing. Okay, we're going to roll a die, and it's just a random. Let's see what we get. We've got a 6 again. Now I'm on a huge roll, so no effect. We could have lost a secrecy, we could have lost a grace, but we didn't lose anything. That is fantastic. You go, Knight. You are on a roll. Okay, the Knight is, I think we're going to send the Knight into the village. I know there's a lot to defend against there. There's a lot. No. I take it back. We're not doing that quite yet. We're going to stay right where we're at. There's nothing to hurt us there, and we're going to activate our oath of. It requires an action. If no oaths are active, activate until you fulfill a break. So we're going to activate our oath of purging. So we kneel down, we get our sword out, and we swear an oath to go to the village and destroy the evil confusion or evil presence, the other things that are there that can take us on. And unfortunately, though, that is the entire turn of the Knight. I know this is going to be an interesting turn for us. Now we're going back to the Exorcist. The Exorcist is in the monastery still. So I think what we're going to do with the Exorcist is maybe pray. But I was also thinking of, so first off we have to roll for this because this is the start of our turn. Again, we're not drawing an event card because we do not, we're in the monastery. We don't have to worry about that. 2 1s. Okay, there's my fickle luck right back at me, right? 2 1s, we do not get to activate this again. Man, I tell you. All right, so the Courage Boon is not active. I don't think we've had this active once yet so far. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'm thinking about doing this. 1 hero at your location gains 2 secrecy. And I could make that the Paragon. Nope. I would make that the Enchanter, because the Enchanter can actually gain 2 secrecy. Paragon's already at 6, and that would mean that the a hero at your location gain to that all of the heroes at the location who have less than that hero may gain 1 secrecy. I don't know if that's worth it, or do we pray and get some grace back? We're at 1 right now. I think we need to pray and get some grace back. I keep thinking we'll be more clever than that, but I don't think we are. Again, at the monastery does not need an event. We got only 1, so that was probably good that we did that. We're at 2 now. I feel safe again, at least. Unfortunately, that is the end of our entire round. So the necromancer's sitting in the village going, where is everybody? What's going on? I'm just going to destroy your land while you all cower in fear. So the heroes aren't really cowering in fear, but you get the idea. All right, well, you can see most of the board. So we know that this is going to go up to an 8. That's a bummer. 2 away from the necromancer starting to get a darkness card power. Then we're going to, we do have a quest out. We're probably going to fail this quest. This is bad. It's already at 4, so next turn we're going to fail it. I don't see any other thing we could do there. However, the Paragon can take everyone over to the ruins, like in a turn, with his pilgrimage ability. It says move to any location. If you have any active auras, you must deactivate one. I don't want to do that yet, so we're probably not going to do that. But we could move everybody over there and take that out. I think we're just going to fail the Dark Seed thing, which means we're going to put a blight down. That sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, now let's roll for the Necromancer moving. Hopefully he does move. That would be very helpful. And not, okay, well, he moved up to the castle. That's actually not a bad thing, because next turn the knight is moving away. We know that, but he is going to drop a blight in the castle. So let's see what we drop in the castle. Dark fog. Oh, I think that affects movement. That could be the exact wrong thing. Dark fog. No, that's okay. It's just search difficulty. Well, that's bad at the castle because that's one of our best places to search. So a dark fog is settled over the castle. The necromancer went there and realized that people were gaining power by spending time studying and getting equipment caches and that of weapons at the castle. So came and laid a dark fog over the castle, crop dusted the castle perhaps, adding +2 to the search difficulty. So we'll put that right there. There is a fog and a curse there. It's a really bad place to go again. But that marks the end of the necromancer's turn. There's nothing else to do there. So we're going to get back to, I'm going to flip all of our turn tokens back over, and we're going to get right back at it with our characters. And I think we're going to start with the knight this turn because the knight has got things to do. I wish there was a way for the knight to actually move. That would be awesome. But, because we're going to have to go in there, we're going to have to fight 2 zombies, and we can't use any tactics. That's terrible, right? So I need the Paragon. Well, maybe we get the Paragon first. Oh, wait, the Paragon actually is hurting. Oh, right, because we're going to use our fusion. Okay, this is really not a great thing for us, is it? Do I either keep him there and pray or use the fusion? Well, then we'll have to activate the Aura of Fortitude again. This is not ideal. Without tactics, we're in trouble. So somebody's got to go in and take out the... Well, we can do it with the Enchanter. She's got a couple of sparks she could use, and we can use her Landlord to exhaust that and get in there, and she'll have 4 sparks heading into that area. Now, she eludes with 2 dice already, but that's a tactic, so she won't be able to she won't get to do it. Okay, well, we need to get the Paragons up in health, so let's do this. Much as I thought this was a cool idea, we're going to take the action. Remember, in the monastery, it doesn't need an event card. We're going to take the action to deactivate this. That'll do this for us. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then it says, if you have any active auras, you must deactivate 1, and all heroes at your location, including you, gain 1. That puts him up to full. That's great. It says gain 1 up to your default, so the Enchantress can't gain anymore, but the Exorcist can. So that was good. That was worth doing, but that's the Paragon's action and the Paragon's entire turn right there. So let's continue on then. So I was going to have, the thing we need to do, second most important thing we need to do right now, is clear some blights, is get clues. And I do believe that we're going to activate the Enchantress. She is going to use her ability of Landlord to exhaust this. This is action, exhaust to gain 2 sparks and optionally move. We're going to do both, so we now have 4 sparks. That gives us 4 extra dice. That's pretty good. And we're not going to immediately jump into the village. It's not a good place for her. Now that she's fully restored, we're going to head her on up to the mountains. Now, there's no blights there or anything, so we're okay. And that does give her another secrecy, putting her up to 4. That is great. So I was thinking, it sucks that every turn you're in the monastery, you should get, like, if you end your turn in the monastery or something, you should get an extra secrecy up to your default, because the necromancer can't see you. I always thought that would be a good alternative rule, but I don't want to play with house rules in this game. There's enough going on, and it's a good enough game without it. Okay, so now I think we can go to the Exorcist. See what the Exorcist is going to do. Now we all know we need to get in the village, but this one secrecy is really bothering me. So if we moved him now, he would be at 2. That's not really good enough. So I do think we're going to use the cloister. Well, first off, let's roll for this. Maybe finally we can get the boon activated. Come on. A 3 and a 5. Okay, good. We finally get this boon activated. Let me find an activation token. There we go. It is active, which means at the start of your turn, as an action, we can deactivate start of a turn for a +1 die to any roll. That's pretty effective. Okay, then I think we're going to do this cloister. 1 hero at your location gains 2 secrecy. Now there's only me and the Paragon. The Paragon's already got a 5. It's just going to work on him. Because it means everybody else would gain 1 if they were below him. But I think we need to do this. We got to get his secrecy back up. So we're going to activate the cloister ability, and we're going to go back up to 3. And then next turn we'll be able to join the knight actually and the Paragon's going to get the aura going. We're going to try and get in there and do some serious damage at the village. And that's really going to be it. Remember, no event card because of that. But we're back in health and good state with the Exorcist. It just took us a couple of turns to do it. That's not great. But now we're going to go on to the Knight. Before we go any further with the Knight, her secrecy is going to drop to 3 because she's in the space with the Necromancer. The Necromancer is hounding her, but now she has to draw her event card. Oh my gosh, that is awful. Mind Blast. Spend 1 grace or exhaust all your powers. Everything is white, then everything is pain, then everything is blank. We got Mind Blasted from the Necromancer. So he's in there trying to just Mind Blasted the area. Took us out. That puts the Knight's Grace down to 4. That's just 1 below normal for the Knight, so that's not bad at all. Then we're going to take the Knight's turn. The Knight is going to, unfortunately, I don't see what other choice we have but to head into the village. I mean, we could go to the swamp and maybe take out some zombies or skeletons next turn, but the village is where we have problems. Maybe it's better. I'm not going to be able to stay in the swamp anyway. We're going to gain another secrecy. We'll be back up to 4 heading into the village. Maybe the Necromancer won't follow us there. That would be great. Maybe the Necromancer will end up going to the swamp. I don't mind that so much, but that then puts 3 blights. We're going to have 3 blights in a lot of places. It's getting rough for us already. But I think that's the right thing to do. The the Knight is going to move to the village, putting her secrecy up to 4. That is a good thing. Now we can't use any of our tactics. But even without that, we have our Oath of Purging. And so when it's active, we get +2 dice in a fight when attacking blights. And it's not a tactic, so even with that, we're going to have 3 dice attacking a blight. Maybe we can get rid of the confusion pretty quickly. That said, though, she has landed in the village where she has to figure out how to get rid of zombies and skeletons. She does not get to use her tactics of sprint or charge or reckless abandon. She can't use any of them, so it's just 1 die. She might take some hits here. Let's see. Who are we going to go first? Let's think. I guess it doesn't matter because she can't use her tactics. So we'll go with the zombies first. They have an elude of 3. We're going to elude them. We failed, of course. And then we're going to fight off the shades with a fight of 3. We succeeded. So that's not terrible. She took 1 hit moving into the village, and that's going to be the end of her turn. So she's still got 3 grace, and I think the Paragon's going to be able to help us with that, right? So I think next turn, Paragon's going to pull him in, and the... no, I think we're going to gain the... we'll see. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. We've got to get in there and take care of that blight, though, I think. So if the Paragon stays there and activates that for the confusion, I don't think it's going to matter, because I think the Knight's going to be able to take out the confusion next turn. But that's all our characters again, so that's going to be it for that. 1 more tick on the darkness track. We're 1 away from really bad stuff happening. We have failed this quest. The 5th token would have gone on it, which means we've failed this quest. That is bad, and that means we're going to spawn a blight there. So let's draw a map card and see what we will spawn at the ruins. An omen. An omen drops in at the ruins. Let's see. Omen. Let me find an omen. I have these in alphabetical order, but for some reason, I think I just don't pay attention. Okay, here we go. Here's an interesting one. What this means, higher fate events. Remember I told you there's a number in the corner of the event cards. So we're going to draw 2. When we go there, we're going to draw 2, and we're going to take the higher fate number, which usually means it's worse. So that is what an omen does, and here's the picture of the omen. It's like a big crow's eye with a skull in it. And it requires a 6 to destroy, so the ruins are getting a bit beefy for us, right? Now, though, we're going to roll to see where our friend the Necromancer heads off to. A 1. Where's the 1 going to go? Please do not go back. Oh, okay. This isn't terrible. This was what I was hoping for, actually. It goes back to the swamp. Okay. Well, that's not great, because now we got 3 blights in 2 locations and 4 in 1. We got to really start knocking down some blights. And in the swamp, we are going to get a confusion. So that's not great there either. But our second confusion has gone out. There it is. And you already know what it does. We can't use tactics right now in the swamp. There's this aura of confusion, making it hard for people to think. But that is the end of the round. So I think we're going to take another turn in this session right here as we head toward the 3rd half of the game by getting to 10 darkness. Maybe we can get the darkness reduced somehow. That quest would have gotten us there, but we got into too much trouble to deal with the quest. So where do we start? I think we're going to start with the enchanter up in the mountains. Now we are out of the monastery, so we do have to draw events. So let's draw her event. We're going to start with her. Unfriendly eyes. Count the blights in your location. 0! Lose 1 secrecy. Okay, so she goes down to 3 secrecy. I'll take that. That's the worst thing that can be done. That's great. The necromancer spies are everywhere. Someone spied us there and noted our location. Okay, for her action, though, she is going to do a search. No, she's going to take this action, actually, not a search. It says draw another mystery and then discard this card. So we're going to discard this now because I don't want to do it in a minute. We're going to get the mystery deck out, and I'll just give it a quick cut. We'll draw a new mystery. Battle site, okay. This is going to be at a random location, so we'll roll for where it is. A great battle was fought here when the necromancer invaded. If you are willing to pick among the bones, there's surely evidence you can find. It's going to give us 1 more clue, so we're just up to 3 for having this in existence. We're going to roll to see where it falls. It's going to be in a 2. A 2 is in the where? Okay, 1. Let's see, 1, 3, 2. Oh, God, they always seem to go here. Okay, and what do we do here when we get here? So we have this key thing. Now we're not using the keys, but anyway, if we roll, so we'll get +1 clue if a 4+ rolled is while searching. We gain a treasure chest if a 5 is rolled, and we gain +3 clues if a 6 is rolled. And this does not go away necessarily when it doesn't say discard. It stays there. We can continue to pick through the battlefield. Of course, it takes a whole turn to do that as an action, but we're going to take a search action there and see what we get. Of course, we got to get down there and destroy the blights that are there first. Okay, well that was the enchanter's turn. We're going to flip her token over. She is done. Who do we go to next? Do I want to go with the Paragon first and see if we can get rid of the confusion before they get there? That is probably the right way to go because we do have our oath. So, okay, we're going to go with the knight. The knight's in the village. We have to draw an event card for her. Panic. Add a marker. There aren't any. It says he tells the story quickly and out of order. If there are no quests in play, then instead draw a quest, roll 1 die to determine its, and we're going to add a marker to it already. That's not great. So let's determine where the quest is. It's going to be in the 6, which I think remains in the village, yes. So there's going to be a quest in the village. Give the quest deck a quick cut, see what we get. Oh, good, it's got a long time on it. Dark Tower. Oh, just a dark tower outside the village. Action, we can fight for a 5. Each success equals 1. We need 2 successes. Oh, look at that. Oh man, I need to do this like right now somehow. No, I got to get rid of the confusion though. I only get that bonus as the knight for attacking. I know what we can do. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this down here in the village. The dark tower sprung up in the village, and it's already ticking away at the time. There's 1 time less on it already. So we only need 2 successes. This is not going to be that hard for us. But I think this round, we got some time. So this round we're going to go blight hunting. Okay, so the knight didn't have to fight anything. So the knight is going to attack the blight. We're going to attack the confusion. This is going to use our Oath of Courage to activate it. We get +2 dice. So that means we're going to get 3 dice in attacking that blight. Is that the one I want to take out now? I think so. Yeah, I know so. Okay, so we're going to roll 3 dice, activate the oath. Now remember, the good news is when we do activate the oath, oh wait, hold on. Do I want to do that now? Is it just him? Yeah, it's just her that gets the grace. So that's fine. We're going to activate our oath. A 4-4, we got it. Okay, good. 3 dice, but we got it. Boom, this one is destroyed. Our knight's secrecy is now down to a 3, but I have a way to get that up with the exorcist, and the exorcist is going to get a full-on turn. I'll tell you why in a minute, like in the village. And this is now inactive, which means we fulfilled it, and the knight gains another grace. The knight is killing it. It's MVP right now for sure, right? MVP of this group for sure. That was really useful. Okay, and then we got lots of ability to destroy blights now. So the confusion is gone. We used the Oath of Purging because we couldn't use our tactics. We would have done that anyway. We just would have got an extra die. So that was good to see us succeed. Now I'm going to the Paragon. So the Paragon is going to use I was going to do this, but that's gone. So, oh wait, hold on. I have to finish something with the knight's turn. I was getting excited. Hold on. The knight has to avoid the zombies and the shades again, but we're in a better shape to do that now. So to avoid the zombies, we're going to elude. It's only a 3, and we're going to use our sprint ability, which means we get 2 dice. Let's pick 2 good dice that have been rolling well for us. A 5 and a 4, so that was successful. And then we're going to do the same thing against the shades using our charge ability, which gives us 2 dice. We need a 5, a 3, and a 1. So we did not. She lost the grace she just got back, but that's okay. We're doing well there. I'm not complaining, and that's the end of that. Now, remember the oh crap. Well, it didn't matter. I guess it would have. I need to re-roll this. I forgot about this. That gives us 1 less for eluding. We rolled a 5 anyway, so we still eluded the zombies. I forgot the evil presence. It gives us -1 die when eluding. Gotta remember that. Okay. Now we're going to go to the Paragon. The Paragon is going to use the Pilgrimage ability. Move to any location. If you have any active auras, you must deactivate them. And heroes at your location may move with you. So unlike the other one where it says deactivate and all heroes at your location gain 1, you must deactivate 1. I don't know that with the Pilgrimage, do I need to have that active, or do I just get and heroes? So auras, you must deactivate 1. And so I guess we have to activate the aura. We can't do what I wanted to do. That takes 2 turns. It just feels sucky. It might be better. Well, I guess we can head into the village. We get to fight with two dice. At least 2 dice. I think we need to activate an aura. Too many things are hinging on our aura ability. So we're going to do that, I guess. All right, we'll activate the aura. I think we'll say evil presence. We'll say evil presence is the one we're going to mark in our aura. And then I'll use the Pilgrimage. Well, maybe I won't use the Pilgrimage to move, because it takes an action from the Paragon. That's what I was going to use it for. So anyway, boom, gone. So that's that. Now, let's go to the Exorcist. I think the Exorcist is simply going to get to the village. He has to fend off a couple of critters. We really don't have a great way to do that, except for the Courageous boon, but I don't think I want to do that. It'll get his secrecy up to 4. That's good, because when he moves out, he'll gain his secrecy. We still have the vampires down the forest. I'm not worked up about that. And we've got to get down to that battle site, though. Well, the Paragon can get there with just a move. And we won't lose a secrecy on it. Well, yes, it says on entering. So, all right, I think what we'll do, because we can beef everybody's secrecy up as an action after we're there a turn or 2 dealing with stuff. So I think we're going to do that. Okay, remember, no event for the Exorcist. Just moves into the space there. That's all he's going to do. And then we got to roll some rolls. Now, he doesn't have any special abilities, right? Now, you can't go below 1 die. So that elude -1 die, the evil presence has no impact on him because he doesn't get a bonus anyway. And his tactic of banish only works when attacking a blight. So none of that's going to help. So we're going to roll, we need to roll 2 3s. Let's see, a 5, so we eluded the zombies, and we're going to fight off the shades, a 1. So no, he does lose a grace. We're not doing really well with that, but remember, the Paragon's going to get there, and he can help with a lot of things. Okay, and we're not going to have to use the aura of fortitude, or lose the aura of fortitude when we get there. We're going to lose it when we get there. Okay, that unfortunately marks the end of everybody's turn again, and we're back around to the Necromancer. So unfortunately, boom, he hits the 10 mark, and we're going to draw a power for the Necromancer right now. He's now gotten more powerful against us. Of course, we've gotten a little more powerful too, but what does he get? Let's see. Shatter Hope. The heroes immediately discard a holy relic they have recovered. We haven't good. If they have not yet recovered a relic, they discard the first one they recover. Wow. Could that be worse? I mean, we're having a hard time getting clues as it is. Place the discarded relic on this card. All right. That's bad. So we'll just put this... where am I going to put this? I guess we'll just put it to the side of the board right here. That was really, really rough. Wow. Well, that sure complicated things. That Shatter Hope taking our first relic away means we need 20 points of clues instead of 10. Anyway, we're going to put another time token on the Dark Tower, and then we're going to roll a die to see where the Necromancer goes. Okay, let's roll for the Necromancer and see where he goes. A 1! Where's that? Okay, well, he didn't see anybody, did he? Let's see. So no, the Exorcist is at a 3, and the Knight's at a 3 as well. So that's good. So where's he going? He's going up to the castle. So we're gonna have 3 blights at different locations. That's actually not the worst thing that can happen, because we got to get rid of this stuff in the village, and we'll go elsewhere and start clearing those out too. Looks like we're on blight hunt because clues are going to be a while. We got to go after them. No, we got to get down to the ruins. Necromancer's 2-way. It'll take 2 turns to get down there. We got to get down to the ruins. Anyway, we're in the castle. We're going to put spies. Now, spies are one of the weaker of the Necromancer's minions. Basically, while they're there, you lose a secrecy. Each turn you're there, that means they're constantly spying on you. This is what they look like. And they're going to go right here with the dark fog and the curse. That place has gotten really unpleasant, hasn't it? But that's going to mark the end of the Necromancer's turn. It's also going to mark the end of this episode. So thank you all very much. I hope you're still enjoying Darkest Nights, one of my favorite games. I actually enjoy that it's tough. I know I start going, no, curses, dice rolls. But, you know, there's lots of ways to mitigate dice rolls in this game, and that's what makes it more fun, even though I know I'm having a complete mixed bag of luck, where sometimes I'm rolling at the right time well and other times not. We're still, again, it never feels like this stage of the game like you're winning. It always feels like you're losing. And then if you get lucky, you turn some things around, and not lucky, but if you play correctly, and you do have a little luck, it does require some luck to have things turn around for you. But a good strategy is always important. And, you know, another thing to do, because we can get mysteries up there. Maybe I leave the enchanter in the mountains right now and do this next time. I was going to bring her down to the village to start keep doing the big fight, but we can do this on a search. -1 search difficulty on locations. When a hero loses a secrecy, they lose 1 more than normal when this is active, but I have to activate it. So I haven't activated the Essence of Water because I don't want that secrecy loss for everybody, but I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, it's a 4 difficulty to search up there. She doesn't get any bonuses to search, but she also has this infusion, which is exhaust after drawing a card for a successful search to claim any result. See, that could be, we could get another clue out, we could get a relic. I think that might be worth doing. I know it's not the best place to search on the board. It's a 4. Well, I mean, all the other places are 4, I think, except for the ruins. No, even the ruins are a 4. The castle's the easiest place to search, but also the different locations give you different things, and the ruins also really good for clues. I mean, you can get just a 3 clue bonus from the ruins if you're lucky. But we need 20 clues, so we got to get on the clue hunt for sure. All right, y'all, take care. I hope you're enjoying this. Talk to you in the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. That'd be awesome. I'm trying to get over, I'm like on the cusp of a break point of passing a number. And I'm like, you can look at it, what it is, a subscriber number, and I really like to get past that break point. It's not important really in the grand scheme of things, but it would be nice. So thanks, take care. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a great one.